You sure I never told you a story about a butt plug?
No, you should share.
Butt plug story was, I was staff sergeant in the United States Air Force, right?
What?
Staff sergeant I think that's E5. But and when you get the rank of staff sergeant in the Air Force, you become a non-commissioned officer, which means now you have people to, you got subordinates, right?
Everybody's
And so it was this one dude, one of the biggest things too, one of the main things in the Air Force, or I guess probably everywhere, you just only see it in the Air Force because they like watch you so closely in your personal life. But it's people don't clean their rooms. And when I say like people don't clean their rooms, it'd be like this was a normal case, I'll just say that. This guy had like 15 bottles of
beer on the wall,
piss in his in his room, like Mountain Dew bottles, just all over his room, right? On the countertops, in the drawers and stuff. And this ain't the first time we heard of this. Like, people would tell us about these stories, and it's weird. Like, they just play video games and stuff, and they just piss in the bottle because they don't feel like walking. And this is a studio, a dorm.
Right.
The bathroom is right here. So this dude had that. He had a frog living in his bathtub. He had was it him? Or no, that wasn't him. But I remember even when I first moved into my first dorm, I had to share a shower with somebody, right? And when I first walked in there, it had a towel that was in the shower that had been on the floor for so long it grew mold over it. Yeah, and it's normal. So like, but this dude, my subordinate at the time, or whatever, they made me in charge of him for whatever reason. He wasn't even my subordinate. I ain't have to write his stuff, but I was in charge of him. And they showed me pictures of his room. He had a wig in his bathtub that was like old and moldy. A wig. He had piss bottles everywhere. He had, like I said, a frog living in his bathtub. He had, I don't know, it was nasty. You know, like Cheetos everywhere, blah, blah, blah. So they told him, go clean up, but then they told me go in there while he cleaned up and, like, do the military thing, make sure, like, go in there and kind of scream at him a little bit, make sure he understands how serious this is. So I'm like, all right. So me and this other NCO, I think we both staff sergeant. And we're like, all right, we gotta get this dude to clean his damn room, right? And I'm in there, I walk in and I'm like, it stinks, everything is all piled up. Like I said, I think I seen the piss bottles at that time too. He had already like cleaned the wig off the floor, I think, and stuff off the bathtub floor. But I'm like, telling him, I'm like, what is this? Like, I'm walking around all the room, and I'm like, bro, did your mom, well, I don't think I said that because I knew this dude actually was an orphan and had grew
He's like, no.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, no.
But no, he didn't grow up with parents. So I knew that because I was actually cool with him. Like, and it sucked because I was like, dude, as soon as I made staff sergeant, now I had to kind of be in charge of him. And one funny story about him too, though, is this dude was like 18 or 19. I might have told you this story. And he had never, he was a virgin. And he had never masturbated in his life. And we were like, what? And so then everybody was like, you gotta do this. You gotta go find a porn. And we're trying to explain to him, like, keep going through them until you find a good one. And then you can just go to town, And we're like, when you first feel like, you about to nut, like, don't wait for a while, hold it, and then do it on a good one, And he's like, and then so like he goes off on that Friday, and then Monday we're like, so how'd it go, And he's like, Yeah. And he's like, bro, I just kept doing it, and then I did it so many times that my balls just started hurting.
Oh my
And we were like, wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, he was like, I kept doing what y'all said. Like, I kept going, and right when I felt like I was about to whatever, you know, like, I stopped. But then I did it too many times. I guess I did it so many times, and my balls started hurting.
You didn't tell him to release.
Yeah.
The most important part.
We were like, what? And then we had to tell him, like, bro, you're only supposed to hold it like once or twice, like, not until your balls hurt.
Explode.
Yeah. What if that was the thing, like 10 times?
Dude, I'm at 9 right now. I can't afford it.
But that's what he did. And then,
How is that even something that you gotta teach somebody? How do you not already know?
Man, look.
That should be ingrained in your
I don't know.
DNA.
I don't know how you can even hold it that many times. Because, like, even the first one, I'll be like, oh,
Just give up.
Well, I thought I was going to hold this, but
Yeah, how do you even know what, like, that feeling? You've never done it before. How do you know what to hold?
I think we explained it to him in detail. Like, it's
Not
gonna
good
feel like
enough.
you're gonna feel like you're gonna pee on yourself, you know? Like, that's what you're gonna feel like. But it's not pee, I promise you. But I know eventually he got it, and he was like, yeah, I'm doing it every day now.
This is amazing.
But no, but then I made staff sergeant. And then they're like, all right, he ain't cleaning his room, y'all gotta go in there and talk to him. Somebody gotta say something. So I'm in there, and I'm like, bro, what is this? Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, come on now. You know, this is insane, you know? And I'm like going throughout the room, man, they got, I don't remember where everything was, but I remember at one point, I saw Cheetos lined all around his bed, right? Like, he's just sitting in there eating Cheetos, right? And I'm like, and you got Cheetos all around the bed, you know? Keep in mind, this was a virgin. Or, I don't remember if he was a virgin at this time, but I know he was a virgin, you know, within that 2-year span that we really knew each other or whatever. And he had just learned how to jack off and stuff. And I'm like, you got Cheetos all over around your bed? This is nasty, bro. Like, you can't be doing this, you know? And then I'm like, I grab the mattress and I like go to kind of flip it up to see, you know, because I'm like, you probably got all kind of shit under here too. So I'm like, I lift the mattress, and as soon as I like lift it, like right there is an anal butt plug.
An anal butt plug?
Yeah. Well, a butt plug. There's a butt plug right there.
And if his room was that dirty, you know that motherfucker was dirty.
When I say my finger was like an inch away from when I lifted it, it was like, and then, and then I'm just still yelling at him like, bro, what is, you know, I like lifted, and then as soon as I see it, I just set it back down, like, because at this point I know he had to be thinking like, please no, please.
Oh God.
And I saw it, and I just put the mattress down, and I just kept talking about the Cheetos.
Just clean up the damn Cheetos.
Everything else, and I remember I told him like, and man, look, I was like, once you clean it, I was like, you clean it again, because you obviously don't know what clean is. I was like, I know you don't know what clean is. Because you let us come over here, and you knew we were coming, and it still looked like this, you know what I mean? I was like, when you clean it 2 more times, and then I'm going to come in here, and if it ain't clean, then we're going to have some problems, you know? And then, boom, and I'm like, just telling him how crazy it is, embarrassing, and then as soon as I walk out, me and the other NCO, and we just standing there, and I'm like, did you see that? And he's like, you almost touched it. I was like, oh.
Wait a minute. This dude went from not knowing how to jack off to having toys like a butt plug under his bed.
Man, we unleashed the worst.
And what did you say? What is this? Anyway.
Yeah.
There's Cheeto shit all over it. What are you talking about? It's covered in Cheeto dust.
I was like, bro, if that don't make you clean your room, nothing gonna make you clean your room. Cause I know that had to be the most embarrassing thing.
I'm sorry, boss.
Oh man. If I was him, I would have jumped on the bed. Like, as soon as
no, sir, no.
I would have been like, no, wait. How the dude in the video is, wait, the one, what's that meme?
Which one?
When he's like, No, wait.
I need to tell you something.
Yeah, I need to tell you something. That's how he should have been. He let me fling that thing up right there and didn't say nothing. Just stood
He's
there.
just like, maybe he didn't see it.
Maybe he doesn't know what it
Maybe he
is.
doesn't know what it is.